Teresa here. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. I am doing this, like it or not. So come on back when you can make it back. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Oh, Mario, hi. How are you? Very nice to see. Gosh, it's been a year now since you and I have chatted. Very nice to see you again. So I want to talk, this is an important conversation, branding and business. And I want to talk about 5 secrets that I want to share with you about the best practices when it comes to branding. And this isn't, let me back up. This is not stuff that I have read somewhere else and I'm just telling you a big overview. These are strategies and tips. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Beautiful. How are you? That I use in my business currently, that I incorporate with my clients. So I was starting to say where I ended up was talking about phones and how phones have evolved and how phones actually are a correlation to how we handle business. Some of us, we have this ADHD approach to business in the sense that, we want to put out a book, we want to be on YouTube, we want to be on Facebook, we want to do a live event, we want to do all of these things. And some of that is good. It's actually great to diversify. However, it actually gets us into a mode. Yes, hello, Mario. Very nice to see it. It actually gets us into a mode where we're not really using our gifts and talents to the best of our ability. And what it really leads to, what I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, is what it leads to is, comparing ourselves to others. Think of social media. Think of all the people on Facebook that you know, all the people on YouTube and Instagram. Geez, it's a slippery slope for all of us to get into a place where we start to compare ourselves to others. And when we do that, we really we water down our own gift. Thank you for coming back, Enola. I thank you, Gigi, for coming back. I pulled out the wrong cord. Anyway, so here's what I want to say. 5 secrets to growing a brand. If you have questions about your branding, if you have questions about your business foundation, go ahead and put those in the comments now. 5 secrets to growing a brand. I'm going to start with probably the one thing that people have always told you to do. People have always told you to focus on benefits and not features. No, do not focus on benefits and features. You focus on the transformation and the result that your special talent and gift is going to provide for your customer and for your client. Think about it. McDonald's doesn't sell you lettuce and hamburger patty and bun and special sauce for the Big Mac. They sell you on family. They sell you on having a happy smile, the Happy Meal. So when you are selling your brand, when you're selling yourself, think about the result that your customer, your client is going to get as a result of working with you. Okay, you need to really focus on transformation. So now every time we drive by McDonald's and we see the arches, we think Happy Meal, we think family, we think sisters, we think girlfriends, we think of comfort, we think of saving time. Okay, so the number 1 secret is to screw features and benefits. I want you to focus on transformation for your customers, your client, and your audience. Now, some of you may say, well, Teresa, I really don't have a business. I just want to switch my career, or I'm just moonlighting. I want to keep my job. It doesn't matter if you have a business, if you're moonlighting, or if you want to change career. You are a brand. You are your own PR person. Okay, especially in this day and time, we all know that as soon as you put your resume out, the first thing that an employer will do, the first thing that um, anyone who wants to hire you will do is Google you. They will immediately go to your LinkedIn profile. This is something I talked about in one of my private groups, is that you need to make sure your LinkedIn profile is professional. You fill out every single space on your LinkedIn profile. I don't want to get into all of that detail tonight. Suffice it to say that you are your own PR person, which means that you are selling whether you have a business or not. Whether you think you are or not, you're selling me something. You're either selling me negativity or positivity. You're selling me a business or your skill set so that I can hire you. You're always selling. There isn't any time during the day, except for when you sleep, that you aren't selling. Think about the 2-year-old. We were selling from the time we were 2. Mommy, I want the ball. No, 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 I want it. And the 2-year-old is just throwing a temper tantrum, right? Until they get what they want. Number 1, screw benefits and features, focus on transformation. Number 2, I want you to create a system and then disrupt the marketplace. Create a system, disrupt the marketplace. Said another way, I want you to break rules. Break rules. Think about everyone who you know is successful, they break rules. So how does that look? Okay. You have to have your funnel in place. You have to have a way to send out emails. You have to have a way to handle your accounting. Hi, Brianna. Very nice to meet you. You need to have a way to create lead generation. Do you have an ebook or something like this, or a free video training? Do you have, you have to have your system in place. Accounting, emails, marketing, landing page, lead pages, WordPress, all of those things in place. You cannot break rules if you don't have a system, okay? I'm a big believer in having your system in place. So when you have your system in place and you know exactly what your message is and what you're trying to sell, what you're trying to deliver, your gifts and talents, then you can disrupt the system. Think about our favorite shoes, the red bottom shoes. The red bottom in and of itself is a disruption. So I encourage you to do assessments to find out what your gifts are. Okay, I'll put some links underneath the video of great assessments that you can take so you can pinpoint your gifts. But you gotta disrupt the system. Stop being, I hate cookie cutters. I hate copycats. I hate doing the same thing and yes, I'm using a very harsh word, hate, because I really do think that if you're trying to copy the way other people are trying to do stuff, you're not making a dent in the marketplace. And why even bother? If you're not serving people in a way that's special from your heart and soul, why even bother? You know what I mean? Why even bother? You have to disrupt the system. You have to disrupt the people, and you aren't going to speak to everybody. Hi, Tina. Hi, Tina. Thanks for being here. You are not going to speak to everybody. You cannot serve everybody. I tried it. I'll tell you that I started out this is not my first business. I started out in office supplies, and I actually had 2 office supply companies because I thought, hey, that's easy to sell. And I did okay. And I was bought out in the second company, but it wasn't my passion. I mean, I didn't jump out of bed trying to sell paper. Oh, my sister is on the line. Hey, Kathy, how do you like this dress? I'm trying to keep up with you. At any rate, so disrupt the system, okay? Do not be a cookie cutter. Do not be like everybody else. Do something that's cool and unique for you. There are definitely assessment tests that you can take to find out your true gift and talent. When you find out what that is, you go with it. You ride it. You milk it for everything, for every ounce that you can, okay? Number 1, I want you to screw features and benefits. I want you to focus on transformation for your customer, for your client, for whomever it is that you're serving. If you're trying to get a new job, how are you going to transform that job space? How are you going to make that position new and special for you? And the second I want you to do is disrupt the system, disrupt the marketplace, create a system for you, and then disrupt the marketplace. Ladies and gentlemen, give me something fresh, give me something new. Okay, don't do what everybody else is doing. If you want to do a live video and have the live video in your pajamas while you're eating ice cream, do that. If you want to start a cleaning company, and every time you go to somebody's house, you're leaving a fresh loaf of bread, do that. That's what I mean. Find something that's really unique. There is nothing new under the sun, period. There's nothing new under the sun. The most that we can do is modify what is already existing. Okay, so then I want you to diversify. Okay, I want you to diversify. You need more than one stream of revenue. You need more than one stream of income. I, for instance, have a book. I have my branding. I sell images and videos, and I do live events. Okay, so find a way to diversify that's manageable for you. Now, I don't want you to do everything, and I want you to take it in baby steps. Okay, take it in baby steps. Think about Oprah, always my favorite example. There's O Magazine, there's Harpo TV, there are the movies, there's the TV show, there's Super Soul Sunday, and she's doing live events, and she does speaking engagements. So, however, she didn't start in the game with all of those things, right? It was just the TV show. And when she mastered the TV show, then she went to Harpo. And she only went to Harpo after she was bought out. She sold her company, and the other company left her hanging, and she was bought out by another company, and the rest is history. So take it in steps. Don't try to do everything at one time. I did office supplies for 3 years before I decided I really want to do branding and marketing. Okay, so take it in steps. I do have a business plan template. If you would like a copy of that, it will help you step out your business and scale your business. So if you want a copy of that, go ahead and click I want a copy, and I will message you a copy privately. Okay, so Scroob benefits and features. I'm really excited about all of this material, so I'm like saying 4 words at one time. Forgive me. Then I want you to create a system and disrupt the marketplace. Okay. Then I want you to diversify your business, multiple streams of income, multiple streams of revenue. Okay, maybe you start out with your main bread and butter. Maybe it's your job. That's good. Then you write a book. Then you collaborate and do a live event, something along those lines. Okay, and I mentioned this a little bit before, to build a structure. So you need an email portal. You need accounting portal, meaning when I say portal, I mean platform or system, application, or software. Okay, you need a way to manage these areas of your business: email, lead generation, accounting, marketing, landing pages. Okay, and once you have your structure down, then you can scale. And let me back up by saying this. Maybe some people are teaching branding a different way. Some people are teaching branding by saying, get a website, get a logo, get pretty colors, get a message, get all of those things. And that is branding. Okay, Gigi. Gigi says, I would like a copy. And that is branding. But that's not business. And for me and the way that I teach, the secret to a great global brand is the foundation of your business. Is how solid is your business. And once you build a solid foundation for your business, you can grow your brand. You can take your business and work in Italy for a few months because you know exactly where all of the pieces of your business are, right? You can take your business, and now that you've built up your bread and butter, now you can go and diversify and join a book collaboration, right? Because you have built the structure of your business. That is a good brand. A good brand is solid business. A good brand is a business that is structured, is talking about transformation, it is diversified, okay? And it's disrupting the marketplace. The last one that I want to talk about, and I say this one for last because I don't think it's talked about enough with regards to business, but you need to know your numbers. A good brand knows numbers. Hi. Hi. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your first name. Miss Wallace, thank you so much for watching. A good brand knows your numbers. So anybody who knows, if you want to do a book, the first thing I want to know is your wholesale price. I want to know if you're doing color in your book. If you're doing color, then instantly the cost of your book goes up. Then that means your sell price goes up. If you're doing a live event, how many people at your event? How much are you selling the tickets for? Before you talk to me about posters, or before you talk to me about tickets, I want to know the conversation. I want us to have the conversation about your numbers. So numbers are super, super important when it comes to building your brand. Why? Because if someone comes along 5 years from now and they want to buy your brand, you need to be able to know how your brand can be monetized. You need to be able to know the products in your, and not looking at a spreadsheet. Being able to communicate your numbers. Okay. So at the end of the day, here's what I'll say. Branding is selling. Branding is selling. And maybe you aren't hearing this from others, but let me be the first to advise. Let me be the first to remind or encourage you that you are a business. Branding is business. Branding is selling. You're always selling yourself, okay? So I want you to keep this in mind. Definitely have the fantastic website. If you need business cards, I'm beginning to believe that business cards aren't necessary. If you're going to have business cards, have fabulous business cards, okay? I love pretty stuff. I build websites. What I'm seeing is that the business aspect of branding and the business aspect of entrepreneurship is we need to be more business women, okay, when it comes to building our brands. All right. That's what I want to say. We need to be more business women when it comes to building our brands. Okay. So just to recap, my Teresa's 5 secrets of building a brand. Okay. Screw features and benefits. You've been taught it for years. You need to focus on transformation. You need to know your numbers. You need to diversify your business, have multiple streams of revenue and income. You need to disrupt the marketplace, okay, and build a structure. Any questions? Q&A time. Annette, I'm not sure who's still watching. Gigi, any questions for you? Gigi, what is your business? Are you speaking? What's your bread and butter for your business? Anybody have any questions? I love the back and forth. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, have an Italian retreat coming up in December 2018. Currently pre-sale deposits available now for $500. If you're interested, let me know, message me directly, and I will send you the information for the Italian retreat, Transform in Tuscany, the fall version. We are going there next month in April. It's going to be fantastic. We tour Umbria and San Sepolcro and Cisterna, lots of beautiful places. So Gigi says, I'm just beginning to explore that. Explore speaking, Gigi. I would love to know what you do. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? So when you're building your brand, remember that you are selling, and that there's definitely more to branding than just website colors, logos, things like that. I mean, if that were the case, would we really buy into any of our favorite brands? So thank you so much for watching. Teresa Campbell here, teresacampbellmedia.com.